two-dimensional figures. After watching this video, I will be able to find perimeter, circumference, and area two-dimensional figures. The perimeter of a polygon is basically the sum of the lengths of all sides, so the distance around a polygon. The circumference is a special distance because it only applies to circles. So the circumference is the distance around a circle, whereas perimeter is the distance around any other polygon. The area is basically all the space inside of a shape. Please refer to the images for an idea of the definitions. Notice that the area of a polygon and the area of a circle would be exactly the same idea, whereas perimeter and circumference would be different when we're talking about circles. In this slide, there are various formulas for area and perimeter of shapes and the circumference formula for circles. If you look at the notes page, you will be able to look this slide up and possibly print it for future reference. So in this example, we want to find the perimeter and area. So the perimeter for my A would be, because this is a rectangle, I know that the 3.2 on the bottom is also true for 3.2 on the top, and 2.1 on the left. So perimeter would just be the sum. So I could say perimeter, or P, is equal to 3.2 plus 2.1 plus 3.2 plus 2.1. So perimeter will equal 10.6. We're talking about centimeters, and perimeter is just centimeters. That's it. Now for area, I'm going to refer to my formula. Area would be length times width for a rectangle. So the length can be 3.2 times the width, 2.1. When I do this multiplication, I will get an answer of 6.72. We're talking about centimeters, but now my unit is going to be squared, because when we're talking about area, doesn't matter what shape, the units will be squared. For my next example, we're talking about a circle now for letter B. And because we're talking about circles, instead of finding the perimeter, I will find the circumference. And the circumference has a special formula, which would be 2. Pi is just a symbol, and then r would be the radius. So I can say that circumference will equal 2. Pi is just a button in my calculator, and then the radius in my image is 3, because the radius would be anything from the middle of the circle to the very end. And then I would plug this into my calculator. I will use the pi button in my calculator. So when I use the pi button, I will get 18.8495 ... because the decimal goes on. In your answers, you should be rounding to an appropriate decimal place. So if I tell you to round to the nearest tenth, that's the first number after the decimal point. So you will look at the second number, and if the number is 5 or larger, you will round that number up. But if it's less than 5, such as 4, you will just keep it the same. So my answer will be 18.8. We're talking about inches. Now, to find the area of a circle, there is also a formula that includes pi. So the formula for the area of a circle would be pi, still using radius, but now we're going to square that answer. So I'm going to plug in the information I know. We're finding area equals pi. Radius is 3, but now we're going to square it and we're going to put this in the calculator. The calculator will give me approximately 28.2743 ... Again, I need to round. I will round to the nearest tenths. So this time, when I look at my answer, the first place after the decimal is 2, but now the second one is 7, larger than 5, so I will round up. My final answer will be 28.3 inches. We're talking about area, so squared.